All right, and we're back to try some product. Veronica, I saw you here right around Halloween, maybe the day of Halloween.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the Halloween event at Dabbler Depot.
Yeah, that was such a cool experience. So much fun. And they had these big fire pits with the fire. I love the fire. It was so warm by them. But we created a really cool altar for that event. So
it was colder that day than it is today, and it's like January 29th today.
You're right on that. You're definitely right about that. But yeah, that was a really cool event. It was fun to gather around with the community and kind of do like a Halloween trick-or-treating with THC products and just education. Tanner was there.
Yeah, they pulled it together. Shout out to Will and Kale for throwing that event outside.
Yeah. And it was really cool because we were able to, it was like a homage to my grandma. So we did an altar for introducing people to cultural experiences. We're all about experiences and really kind of bringing that. And we did an altar of Dia de los Muertos. And I had my grandma, she's the one that, showed me this recipe. This is our family recipe. This is her recipe.
Wow.
So we were kind of paying homage to that and just saying thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. I remember seeing you there. I only stuck around a little bit, but yes, Tanner was there, and it ended up turning into a pretty busy Halloween event. So
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's fun. Tell us a little bit about the beverage now. Let's talk about it.
So this is Tropical Haze, and this is actually, I kind of collaborated with my girlfriend, Angie, on this.
Yes, I've met Angie.
Yeah, you've met Angie. So we kind of put this together because we're the Marierba sisters.
Okay.
And so we actually share birthdays. So that's what the 1229 is.
Yeah. Okay. That was one of my questions was, what is the 1229 symbolic of?
So, and this is what we wanted to do was create an experience for people to take into their homes. This is a cultural experience. So this is a THC Agua Fresca with pineapple and hibiscus. And then we rim it up with chamoy, a mango chamoy. And then it comes with the Tajín.
This is like a picnic. I mean, if you're picking up a 4-pack, like, you should go with this one because it's an experience, and we're going to show you how you can sort of dress up the beverage at home. It's going to be a lot of fun to drink.
Yeah. Here, let's get this. Oh, there.
So it's agua, not aqua. Agua fresca.
Agua fresca, yep. So, and it's essentially like spa water, I guess is what it would be called.
Okay. I like both of those things.
Yeah. It is. So this is a nitrogen dose too. So there is minimal carbonation in here. And the reason why I say minimal is because nitrogen does mean it's not carbonated, but there's still like a little bit of
I think like the nitro coffee.
Yeah.
There's a certain airiness to it.
Yeah, and just kind of sits a little bubble sit on your tongue.
Sure.
So that's why I don't want to say it's completely flat because it isn't either.
Okay.
Like but it's, so it's just here.
Let's get into it.
So we'll rim it up so that you have the keychain with it, and then you will literally just kind of take it on your front of your can, and then you'll rim it up with Tajín. And then the cool part is with the keychain, you're not going to use it. You'll still have leftover, right?
Sure.
So there's different ways of, you can also use it for fruit. You can use it on...
What are some popular fruits that people put Tajín on?
Watermelon, mango.
Watermelon, yes.
My favorite is Jamaica.
Okay, yes.
You can also do apples.
Sure.
I really like apples.
Right, that would be an approachable one for people.
Here, I'll give you this
Oh,
one.
thank you. Oh, that's mine. Wow, thank you.
I'll make it.
I'm liking your brand. I'm enjoying it more. And that's part of the Northern Lights experience, right? To be able to really talk through what these, I say entrepreneurs, but pioneers are doing in the space. I mean, anyone who's making an innovative product in the Minnesota hemp industry right now could be considered a pioneer just by the times that we're living in. You know, the amount of change that's happening in our industry over the last 3 years since we've met, a little less than 3 years. Like it's mind-blowing.
Yep.
It's fascinating.
It really is. Oh, you know what? I wanted you to try it without, also with it, and then
that's
without.
Right. That's
so
right.
Here, let's do this one without.
We've got a new Minnesota Cannabis Culture cup. We could pour some in.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Well, I think it will.
Just with the crack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean.
So it's a different experience without it. So it's like two different experiences. You get one flavor with, and then one flavor without it.
Tropical haze. Here we go. 1229. That first sip is really nice. It's a friendly flavor. Pineapple. Okay, so it's the pineapple that I'm tasting initially.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like the smoothness of the hibiscus and the spa water. That's nice. It makes me want to have another sip right away.
Yeah. Yep. Here, I'll open this one.
That's very good. It's a lot of fun.
Salud.
Salute. On the back. 1229 is a representation of when you trust in yourself, have the courage to dream, and live that dream. Mi Sota Essence.
Yeah. It's all about just changing things and taking up space, because here in Minnesota, we don't have any Latino cannabis companies out here, and I want to make sure, and that's kind of what we're doing. We're creating Latino inspired products, and we're taking up space.
Sure.
And really trying to figure out a way through that.
Speaking of space, where can people find this product right now?
Yeah, so on our website, there is a list on where to buy, and it lists all the stores that you can purchase it at.
Great. So MiSotaEssence.com. If you're interested, you can definitely check out the website and look for where you can find the product. Now let's try it with some spice.
Yes. Okay, here, Tanner, this one's for you. I was like, let me open this up. Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers.
Salud. Salud.
Cheers.
That's really, really good.
See how it's a different taste?
Totally different taste. Yeah.
It's a different experience, and it's just about bringing that into people's homes.
It's complementing in a sense. Very flavorful. Yeah. I know, I got a lot. But I'm treating this like a picnic. I kind of want some more Tajín.
There you go.
And so that's the nitro effect?
That's the nitro effect, yep.
So it's powering it up.
Yep. Because carbonation, it doesn't have carbonation, right?
Okay.
So it's not giving that fizz to it. So with the nitrogen, it just kind of adds that pressure.
Yeah.
And stabilizes it. It's really cool watching it.
Yeah.
It's just like a little, and it goes in, and it almost looks like just smoke coming out. It's so cool.
Wow. So it's a gas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. And made in Morgan, Minnesota?
Yeah.
Shout out to Crested River.
Crested River, yeah, with Sean. I will say the beverage side of things, it's been an interesting road going along, like figuring it all out and everything, whereas the cookies was different, right? And we're manufacturing the cookies and doing things, whereas this, we're figuring out what is our pipeline, how does it go, and everything.
It's more complex.
It's way more complex, but it's fun.
Yeah.
We really enjoy it. It's a new market here. It's a growing market.
Right.
And it's excited to be a part of and kind of creating experiences for people to enjoy that are very different than what they're used to.
Yeah. So one, how has your product been received? But two, what are some of the questions that you get that you can maybe answer on this platform about the product?
I think the biggest one was honestly like how to use it, right? How to do the Chemoy and Tajín. I think is the biggest thing. The other thing is we do sell it. We like to sell in 4-packs. So like in stores, it's a lot of times you will find them in 4-packs because we want it to be a whole cultural experience with the Chemoy and Tajín.
Sure.
So yeah, that's
right. It's hard to sell this as a single with it doesn't necessarily work in every cooler.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But something we are looking into going for, especially 2024, is going into restaurants with it.
Yes.
And kind of saying this is a garnishment and this is how it's garnished and this is how we want you to serve it. So
Right.
that's like our big mission, is to really kind of hone in on that and figure out that side.
I'm excited to see this come around.
Yeah, me too.
Veronica, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Salud.
Prost.